Hi guys, I'm Dan and welcome to another video. This episode is going to be a slightly different one. As you can see, I'm actually in bed at the moment. Uh, I want to just talk about solo traveling with health problems because I know a lot of people out there are considering traveling the world, doing similar things to what I'm doing, even going on holidays. It's if you've got health problems, then it's always at the front of your mind. How can you do it safely? How can you go about going into different cultures with different cuisines? If you've got different allergies, if you've got other health problems, which you can be in more kind of dangerous situations for yourself. I know I've mentioned in previous episodes that I've got epilepsy. Uh, so I'm constantly traveling around with lots of epilepsy medication. I've had to cross borders between countries. I've had to just kind of always be kind of aware of what's going on around me because I don't want any kind of flare-ups, any problems with my health. Reason I'm in bed at the moment actually is yesterday I had a kind of anaphylactic shock. So I've got a nut allergy, and yesterday I ate some cashews in my breakfast without realizing, and my whole face blew up like a balloon. And I've just been kind of really ill for the last 24 hours. Luckily, nothing too serious. I almost went to hospital, but luckily my breathing was fine. Nothing else was fine, but my breathing was fine, so I didn't actually take an EpiPen. But it could have been a lot worse than what it is. But I just wanted to make this video to make people aware of the things that can happen and do happen when you are traveling. So let's get into it. So I'm currently in my Airbnb in Georgia. I'm in Tbilisi at the moment, and I'll probably be here for probably the next month or so. I'm going to be heading over to Batumi, a city on the Black Sea, probably the beginning of October. But until then, I'm going to be here. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about was solo traveling with health problems because I know a lot of you want to do it, and it's really something that you've got to take into consideration and think about when traveling, especially by yourself. So, as I said, I've mentioned in previous videos that I've got epilepsy. So, traveling with my epilepsy pills is always something that I've got to be doing, and always thinking about not only do I have them with me, am I taking them, am I kind of staying on top of my epilepsy, but then also other things like are the activities that I want to be doing, are the things that I do day to day going to be putting me in more danger than is necessary? I don't want to miss out on anything. If I want to, say, walk up a mountain, then I'm still going to walk up a mountain. If I want to go and do a particular activity which I haven't done before, I'm still going to do that. But I've still got to weigh up the risks. Don't get me wrong, calculated risk is one thing, but being stupid is another thing. Yesterday I went to a vegan cafe for breakfast. I didn't take my EpiPen with me, and I was being stupid. Luckily for me, the cafe was literally just around the block from my Airbnb. So I thought, okay, I'll go there, I'll eat, and then I'll come home. Not a big deal, not expecting to eat nuts. But I didn't think of the bigger picture. There's obviously a lot more nuts and stuff in vegan food, and I didn't kind of think about it. And that's something that I need to kind of work on and be more aware of. Especially when I'm in another country, the language is different, the alphabet is different. People speak a lot of English here, but not everyone does, and not everyone's English is perfect. But at the end of the day, I could be in England, I could be in any English-speaking country. It doesn't matter. Like, the responsibility is on me, so I need to learn how to deal with it and as I said, with calculated risk, I don't always get it right. So yesterday was a particularly bad one for me. My face just pretty much blew up. I felt awful. I was itchy. My throat was itchy. I could barely open my eyes. But luckily, I could still breathe. I didn't need to take my EpiPen in the end. I'll show you a photo now of how bad it did get. But be warned, if you don't want to see it, it can be a bit kind of gruesome. You can still see my eyes are pretty swollen, and it looks like I've got huge bags under my eyes, but it is just more swelling. But I'll show you the picture now. If you don't want to see it, you can just click to the next chapter in the timeline below. But I'll show it to you now, just so you can kind of get a sense of where I was yesterday. So as you saw, yesterday was no real joke for me. Like it could have gone really bad really quickly, like worse than I actually did, and it was bad yesterday. That was some of the worst swelling that I've ever had. But really, what I want to talk about is what can you do to kind of minimise your risk when travelling with any kind of health problem. As I said, I've also got epilepsy. I take my epilepsy medication twice a day, morning and evening, and it's just another thing that I have to think about. So I'd say the first thing that you need to do is the people who you meet on the road, whether that's people you're staying in hostels, friends you make along the way, friends, family, whatever, whoever you're with and whoever you are meeting. Make them aware of your health conditions. Don't keep it to yourself. There's no shame in it. There's no point. There's no point just trying to hide it. Make people aware. If something bad does happen, they can then help you. When I'm thinking about things like, say I wanted to go diving, or say I wanted to hike up a mountain, that's when real problems can occur. If I have a seizure in any of those situations, then things can go badly very, very quickly. So what can I do to kind of prepare myself and prepare other people in case something like that happens? For example, I would never go like scuba diving, full stop. If I have a seizure there, then it's kind of game over. If I'm going to hike up a mountain, I'm going to make sure that I do it with other people. It's not worth doing that by myself. If I do anything like that by myself, it's going to be very small and not very strenuous. I know personally for me, I get seizures when I'm dehydrated and overheated. So I'm going to look at the weather. I'm going to say, okay, it's going to be a maximum of 20 degrees, 25 degrees that day. I think I can manage that. I'm not going to do a very, very difficult climb. If it's going to be 30 degrees and I know I'm going to run out of water because it's going to be a 6-hour hike, I'm not going to do it. It doesn't make any sense. I need to think about this and have this calculated risk. Next is always be prepared. I know I just said that I don't often take out my EpiPen for nut allergy things. If I'm going to be going anywhere long term, when I say long term, I mean like say out of the city that I'm in. If I'm going to be more than 20 minutes away from where my EpiPen is, then I'm going to take it with me. And then also with my epilepsy pills, I've always carrying a few pills with me, just in case I stay somewhere overnight or if I can't get home. That way I can always kind of take them and be responsible. I don't want to be having a seizure, of course. It's all about being prepared for what could happen without letting it kind of dictate your life. At no point am I endorsing leave your EpiPen at home, leave your medication anywhere. I am personally very, very stupid, so I leave my EpiPen, and I'm human at the end of the day. EpiPens are far too bulky for me to just kind of be carrying around 24/7 unless they're in a bag. So EpiPen, I'm coming for you. Make a smaller design. So I want to hear from you. If you're a solo traveller with a health condition, you don't need to tell me what you have or anything like that. But I'd love to hear what you do to kind of prepare yourself for your solo traveling. As I said, I often leave my EpiPen here, but then if I'm going anywhere more than 20 minutes away, then I'm going to take it with me. I've always got my medication with me. What do you do? Do you have pouches? Do you carry them around 24/7? Do you take calculated risks? As I said, again, no point am I endorsing being as stupid as I am and leaving your pills and whatever around, leaving them behind or anything like that. But I'd love to hear what you're doing. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I know it was a weird one. I don't know when I'm next going to be uploading a video. I've got a couple of ideas in my mind of what I want to film, but I just want to get 100% better first. So if I don't want anyone to be waiting around for a new one, I just wanted to also update people of what's going on with me. Hopefully I'll be better in a few days, but let's see. I just need to go back to bed and rest for a bit, and take it from there. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share and subscribe, and more videos will be coming very, very soon, because I'm not